Born in Frankfurt, Germany in 1929, Anne Frank entered a world of relief and simultaneously chaos. Unfortunately, this little girl took part in the latter. Germany, among other countries, had just recently left through a surrender the cataclysm that was the First World War. Perhaps the constant violence was gone, but under no circumstance was Germany prosperous. This was primarily at fault of the Treaty of Versailles, which held Germany responsible and forced colossal punishments and reparations. With their economy in shambles, employment rates plummeted, leaving the Franks no other alternative than to flee Amsterdam. There, life seemed to be looking up for the family. That is, until May 10, 1940, when the Nazis invaded the Netherlands. New rules and regulations were quotidianly implemented, driving away much of the Jews' human rights. What this meant was that not only were the Jews barred from public institutions, but others were encouraged to desert many Jewish companies, including Otto Frank's, Anne's father. Anne, too, had to say goodbye to her past life as she entered a new Jewish-only school. Not much later, the Nazis took it yet another step further, enforcing that all Jews bear the Star of David. The time of uncertainty also gave rise to rumors spreading like wildfire. Many, including Anne's sister, Margot, received a call to report to a so-called labor camp. No one could be sure if the calls were a hoax or not, forcing the Franks to go into hiding as a safety precaution. With the help of some of Otto's colleagues, notably Miep Gijs, the family was able to secure themselves into an annex behind Otto's business. They were not permitted to bring much, but among what they did take was something vitally important: Anne's diary. To Anne, writing passed the time and offered solace in a world of terror. She began documenting almost every day because, in her mind, paper has more patience than people. And that is a direct quote from Frank in her diary. On the verge of finishing the book, salt was rubbed into the wound. They were found and taken to Auschwitz, the infamous camp complex. Anne and Margot's time at the camp was short-lived, as they soon were deported to another, Bergen-Belsen, where they would die in vain from malnourishment and typhus. With the liberation of Auschwitz in full swing, Otto survived, alone. He later located Anne's diary, pieced it together, and had it published in June of 1947. What Anne thought to be a mere escape from boredom soon became a monumental record of the horror that was the Holocaust.